If you are still trading without this, you are leaving money on the table, and probably you are also failing your prop firm challenges. This 1 hour FVG with 1 minute entry is the exact method that I used to use in order to get funded and get payouts fast. It is precise, it is repeatable, and it is working with the current market conditions. I'm breaking it all down in this video, but pay attention, because missing even one step of this strategy could cost you your next payout. Let's go ahead and begin with the rules of the strategy. The rules of this strategy are the following. We will begin with the 1 hour time frame, where you're gonna be doing exactly as I'm telling you right here, right now. If we're looking to buy, you will be seeing a move such as this one, and of course I'm gonna go to the charts after that, such as this one, and you will be identifying your bullish fair value gaps. And if you want to short, you will be identifying a move such as this one, and you will be identifying your bearish fair value gaps in order to short, in other words. So here, what you will be doing on every single leg that is being created, and the leg is this leg right here, we have a retracement, we have another leg, a retracement, and another leg. You will be applying your Fibonacci tool. Easy and simple as that. So let's assume that we are exactly right here, right now. I am applying my Fibonacci tool on the hourly time frame, and I am identifying only fair value gaps that are on a discounted zone, which means below the 50% area of the Fibonacci tool. So I am placing the Fibonacci tool on the hourly time frame now, from the low, from the new low, until the point where the retracement begins. So when you see the retracement beginning, you will go ahead and identify only fair value gaps below the 50% Fibonacci level. Most ideally below the 61.8% Fibonacci level. The settings are the following for your Fibonacci. I double click on it, go ahead and pause the video and copy those settings as I have them exactly right here. And you are done. That's the first step. It is the exact same thing if you want to short. So in this occasion here on the right of my screen, what I am doing, I am taking my Fibonacci tool where I am exactly right here, right now on price action. And let's assume that we see the first retracement. I am still on the hourly time frame. Remember that we are on the hourly time frame. And I'm placing my Fibonacci tool now from the top, from the last top that was created until the last bottom, the last potential bottom. Now the retracement may have begun. Of course, you will see sometimes price leaving from here, but we don't care about that. So when you see the first retracement, you go ahead and you identify any fair value gaps that are above the 50% Fibonacci level, and ideally, I will say it again, above the 61.8% Fibonacci level. This is the hourly time frame. Now we have done our job on the hourly time frame. When you do that, you just wait for price to get back to your zones. Let me transfer that a little bit down here. You just wait for price to get back to your zones. Once price gets back to your zones, you will be going down to the 1 minute time frame, guys. Okay, 1 minute time frame, and you will be looking for some form of reaction. The reaction that I want you to look at, to look out for, is the following. I want you now on the 1 minute. Now we are on the 1 minute, right here where I have the circles. We are scaling down to the 1 minute here. Okay, I want you to see not just a simple change of character. I want you to see a strong one, a strong impulsive move. And then I want you to place a pending order from either a 1 minute fair value gap or a 1 minute breaker or a 1 minute order block down here. And as we will see, the wicks qualify as order blocks, guys, and very strong ones. And when I say wicks, I'm referring to the wicks of the candlestick, such as this wick right here, okay? So this is an order block. The very same thing I want you to look out for right here. When price gets back to your area right here, you scale down to the 1 minute and you are trying to see a strong change of character. That happens exactly right here. And now you're identifying on the 1 minute time frame some form of FVG or order block up here where you are entering with a pending order and you're trying to ride price down. Okay, let's go ahead now and check out the real charts and see some examples and how you can apply this precious strategy. And for the examples that I'm gonna be showing you right now, we are gonna be using gold. I know that many of you love trading gold. Now, the way that I'm trading Nasdaq, S&P 500 and gold is unique. If you go ahead and click on the link down in the description, you will see exactly what I'm offering. I have by far the best strategy in the industry, and you will see from the video how you can get access to the top strategy. It's not an exaggeration. If it is not the top strategy that you have ever seen, money back guaranteed. It is by far the best strategy. I have developed it and I have access to it and my members. So check out this YouTube video down in the description, which is gonna tell you more things about my precious strategy, which is using the concept of breaker blocks, but not as they are teaching it. I have specific rules that I have developed, and those rules, I guarantee that to you, you will nowhere find them out there in the market. Nowhere. That's a guarantee. As a matter of fact, again, if you join and if you find that someone else has talked about the exact same concept, with the detail that I'm talking about, money back again, guaranteed, no issue at all by me. Real trader, real money, I'm trading both real account and prop firm accounts every single day, going live with high success, haven't lost a single trade this month right now, and I have, of course, proof for that. Okay, let's go ahead now and continue with the video. Gold that you love so much. We have a move which I'm gonna be drawing. We have this move right here. And this is now, okay, this is the correct way to draw it is this one, but let's not do it so, let's say, in detail. The correct move is this one, and I'm waiting to see the creation of a fair value gap. Very good. So now our move is this move right here. Very nice. We see what you guys love to call a change of character, which I don't really much care about to characterize it like that. I have other rules. But whatever the case is, there is a change of character, as we call it, over here. And what do you see here? Do you see the creation of a fair value gap? Yes, you do. From the top of this candlestick and the bottom of this candlestick, we leave a gap on this candlestick right here. This is your fair value gap. And I have countless of videos on fair value gaps, guys. Okay, countless of videos. I'm an expert on the subject. We are also using it with my breaker block strategy, but not on its own, of course. Okay, so what did I tell you from the graph? Grab the Fibonacci tool from the absolute top, and this is your absolute top because this is a proper high. It is higher than the high of the candlestick to the right and higher than the high of the candlestick to its left. So this is your proper high. So you grab the Fibonacci tool, you click on the top of this candlestick, and now that you see your first retracement, you apply it on this bottom, and you say to yourself that price might retrace and fill in the fair value gap. Now this fair value gap, is it above the 50% level? Yes, it is. If personally I would be having a fair value gap above it, above the 61.8%, I would be using that with this strategy. Now we only have one fair value gap, and this is our fair value gap right here. So we will be expecting for price to retrace back into our area. How are we gonna do that? I'm gonna scale down to the 1 minute time frame. Okay, so our job on the 1 hour time frame has been done. That's all that we need. Let me delete the Fibonacci tool now because it might be confusing us and we want a cleaner chart. I'm scaling down to the 1 minute time frame, okay, and I am waiting for price to get into my fair value gap from the hourly time frame. And then we will see what we will be doing, guys. I will proceed a little bit quicker. So we are approaching and now I'm gonna teach you something that nobody else is teaching you out there. we talked about a change of character now, okay? Also on the 1 minute time frame. You want to see an impulsive move, guys. So don't look at the slightest move that you see and go ahead and enter, okay? Don't consider this one, or let's proceed a little bit forward. Don't consider this a change of character. There are no fair value gaps, there is no impulsive move. This shows you mostly a reaccumulation for price to go higher. This is nothing. You will understand when it is for price to reverse. I still proceed, and you will see how easy it is. Now here you might say this is my impulse. Could be it's not strong enough. You will see. You will still see. Here we don't change any character. It is as easy, as simple as that. We are still, of course, in the fair value gap. This is just wicking above it on a higher time frame, and you will see how easy it is to identify the powerful move. I proceed, and at some point right here, what do you see, guys? How is this price action now? This price action right here. How is it compared to this garbage or this garbage right here? Can't you see the difference? You see the commitment here, guys. You do see the commitment. Of course, with my strategy, you will be winning more than 90% of the time. I have a ton of proof for that. By the way, this account that I'm gonna show you is a live account. Trade your live account, live trading. I start trading right here. I click on start trading and you see it live. It is loading live. This is my personal real account right here, and you will see that it is not an account of more than $5,000. Chris live and active. And I will show you exactly right now. I will click to the reports right here and I will say this week. And today it is Friday, guys. Friday, the 11th of July. Because you guys wanna see a real account, not even prop firm accounts. I will click on go and you will see that I have made $155. Now, you might laugh at that, but it is up to you to do whatever you want. And if you want to laugh about it. On a $5,000 account, if you make $155 on a $5,000 account, you have made a 3.1% in 1 week. Now, if I log into my Blue Guardian, let's say, accounts right here, of course, you will see that I have made a ton more money. This account has been traded for 2 weeks and we are almost done with it. And those accounts are being traded only this 1 week right here, and we are keeping it consistent. We are not those people who are gonna gamble the valuations and go ahead and pass in 1 or 2 days, even though you have, of course, the 40% rule here, which would not allow you to do that. But we are those people who can make money every single month. Okay, every single month we are making money, we are proving it, we are going slowly, we are not risking $15,000 on a single trade. We are going slowly and we are always succeeding. This is what I'm teaching you. You can find everything out if you click on the link down in the description or in the comments section. It's just a link to a YouTube video where I'm explaining everything about what I'm using in order to be that successful. Okay, so let's leave that as it is and let's log out of the personal account. We are now logged out and we can continue. Now, when you see that, what do I want you to do? It is a very simple approach that I have been teaching for years now, okay? Since, let's say, 2022, I think I have been teaching this approach right here. It's not the one that I'm using in my premium, but it is one that works like a charm, and it is working with those current market conditions. You will be entering either from the highest fair value gap that you see, which is this fair value gap right here. You can enter somewhere from the middle, or you can enter from an order block. This is an order block of the 1 minute time frame right here, or you can enter from an order block higher from that. Now, I would be entering with this strategy either from this order block or from the middle of the fair value gap. If you want to see the middle of the fair value gap, you can just use a gun box, or you can just apply the Fibonacci tool again, and you can see where the middle is. Now, if you place a pending order because you have been watching all those scammers out there who are stealing your money, literally, and I challenge any one of them, literally on a live challenge, let's say, they are gonna lose to me every single time. Your favorite guru is gonna lose every single time. Okay, so let's assume they are marketers, they are not traders, by the way. Okay, let's assume that you enter from the middle of this FVG. Or let's assume that you are entering from the order block that most of you prefer, because it is in a more premium area. Whichever the case is, don't try to get a stop loss such as this one. Those things are stupid things. Don't engage in stupid activities. You need a strategy that is gonna be working 90% of the time. This strategy is not gonna be working 90%, but it's gonna be working a lot. You will be placing the stop loss above the ultimate high that was made. This is the high that if it gets penetrated, it means that this is not the real manipulation for price to go down impulsively. Your manipulation is here. This is the last manipulation. So the stop loss will go above the last manipulation. Regarding your targets, you will be targeting at least a 2-to-1 with this strategy. Let's see. There you go. If this is the correct manipulation, price should never ever go above it. If it does go above it and you lose, either price is going to continue towards the upside or this was not the last manipulation. Simple as that. You are playing with the odds right here. But you see that even if you would be entering from the fair value gap, you would be hitting your 2-to-1 reward to risk. And I can go to a higher time frame and prove that to you. Okay, there you go. So from here, of course, price came back and revisited the area. By the way, this is crazy. From here, you would be hitting enormous rewards to risks, which I'm not going for. I'm mostly the type of person who is going for the 1-to-1 reward to risk. And personally, I'm winning more than 97% of the times. And you might laugh at it. It is true. I'm very picky on my setups. I know what I'm doing. I'm extremely experienced. I'm not gambling at all. I'm winning. When I'm entering a trade, I'm almost always winning. I'm taking my profits and I'm running. Okay, every single time I'm winning. So here you have won this trade. This is the bearish example. We are gonna be showing a bullish example for you lovely bullish people out there. Okay, let's go ahead and show a bullish example now. So here we are for our bullish example and we see price moving down. Usually this concept is gonna work like a charm when you see reversals, let's say, even on the 1 minute time frame. And let's proceed a little bit. There you go. And we see price was moving down, 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 and now we see a beautiful change of character on the 1 hour time frame. What we will be doing now, we will be waiting for the first candlestick retracement. And then on the hourly time frame, we will be applying our Fibonacci tool. So instantly when I see this retracement, I will start applying my Fibonacci tool. Another secret now for you. This is how, if you are not paying attention and if you just want to learn in 5 seconds, you will never learn how to trade. If you want to become wealthy and work 5 minutes or 10 minutes per day for the money that you are making right now, then you can follow what I'm teaching you right here and be patient and go ahead and practice. Now you will not be applying the Fibonacci from this low until the first retracement. Why, Chris? Are you cherry picking? I'm not cherry picking, guys. I'm teaching you the detail. This detail, as a matter of fact right here, is one of the most major details in my premium strategy as well. Your proper low is this one here on the hourly, because it is lower than the low of the candlestick to its left, lower than the low of the candlestick to its right. So this is your proper low. It is as in the previous example where I showed you the proper high. So what you are doing right here, right now, you are grabbing your Fibonacci tool from this low, which is the last low, and not this one down there, and you apply it until the first potential retracement. Do I have any fair value gaps? Yes, I do. 2 fair value gaps. Where are they? Are they below the 50%? Yes. The one is this fair value gap right here, which got tested partially, as you can see, but one of its parts remains untested. And one fair value gap is this fair value gap right here. Okay, there you go. Now this is being tested instantly, but now you have even a deeper retracement and you will see how price reacts from this area. Now what you will be doing, again, this fair value gap is fully valid. Let me do that. Let's assume that this is the remaining part. It is absolutely fine if on the higher time frame the fair value gap gets penetrated by a wick. It is still active. You should be highlighting the remaining part. Okay, it is still absolutely active. This is how you're missing most of your moves. Again, many of you, some of you who are pretty toxic out there are gonna say that this all is in retrospect. Find another trader who is taking trades live every single day and winning every single day in the live and laughing about it for working only 7 to 10 minutes per day. I'm just staying in the live then to talk with my people, with my viewers, with my subscribers, and we're having a great time. Find me another person out there, not your favorite I cannot trade trader, the I can't trade guy who is going live and showing you lines. This line will get respected and the consequent bullshit and this and that. Trading live on live account, show me another one and you are getting subscription for free, absolutely for free. So here is your reaction, and I think I left a little bit right here. Here is your first reaction. Is this reaction impulsive enough? It is quite impulsive, with a change of character on the 1 minute happening exactly right here, of course. Do you have any fair value gaps here where you can enter from? Yes, you have this fair value gap on the 1 minute, and you have this order block down here, which I can also highlight. Okay. Where is your stop loss going to go now, guys? The stop loss is going to go below the low. If this is the wrong manipulation, then you will just be stopped out and you will be searching for another trade. That's all. Okay. So let's see. There you go. What do we see here? You tell me what you see here, guys. Price never ever retraced back to your area. This is what you see right here. Okay. And it is extremely important that we also show examples such as this one. Because you see with those examples that sometimes you will be missing the trades with such strategies such as this one. Nonetheless, with my premium strategy, we would have taken the trade easily and price either it's gonna retrace every single time or we would have entered anyways with my instant entry model. Okay, here you cannot apply any instant entry model because your stop loss would be way higher. So if you go ahead and enter here, then you get a stop loss such as this one. And it's not worth it for our reward to risk model. For me though, for the strategy that I'm teaching, 99% of the times price is gonna come to the exact area. It's not an exaggeration. It's gonna tap on it either a little bit or inside it, and it's gonna go from there. Or we're gonna be entering first with the instant entry model. We're gonna be taking the win, and then when price gets back, we are taking a second win, which is fantastic. 2 trades in the same trade. Okay, 2 wins in the same trade actually. So this is what I wanted to show you. And it was important that I would be showing you an example where you got enthusiastic that yes, we're gonna get activated in this one too, and you saw the reality of trading with those strategies right here, which work. They work like a charm, and you can get funded easily with those strategies. Okay, you see that the reality is this one, that many times you're gonna be left out of the trade, without the trade, even though your prediction was gonna be perfect. Okay, so guys, this goes the today's video. You can go ahead and backtest this strategy and tell me what you think about it. It can apply on any asset. On gold, you can also use it with extremely high success. And again, click on the link down in the description where it's gonna take you to another video where I'm explaining the exact process and strategy that I'm using. Furthermore, if you liked the video, share it with all of your trading friends and family. As a matter of fact, I would suggest that you go on the streets and whoever you find, start with a polite manner and say, Mr. or Mrs. This is ChrisFX. He's the most transparent guy out there. He is the real deal. He's taking the trades live. And if you want to follow him and share his content as well, do so as well, ma'am or sir, because it is very important that we promote transparent people, because if we keep promoting the scammers that we are promoting, then we don't have any excuse. So go ahead and advertise ChrisFX everywhere, Okay, subscribe furthermore and turn on the notifications bell, very important. This is gonna do it for today, traders. Thank you all for watching, until next time.